And Romney's been all over the place trumpeting this study. It's the good news. It shows his math works out. But then he said this to ABC's George Stephanopoulos.
$100,000 middle income?
Well, no, middle income is $200,000, $250,000 and less. So number one, don't raise taxes on middle income people, lower them.
I'm in this race because I care about Americans. I'm not
concerned
about the very poor. We have a safety net there. If it needs a repair, I'll fix it. The challenge right now, we will hear from the Democrat Party the plight of the poor, and there's no question it's not good being poor, and we have a safety net to help those that are very poor.
If you were successful, somebody along the line gave you some help. There was a great teacher somewhere in your life. Somebody helped to create this unbelievable American system that we had that allowed you to thrive. Somebody invested in roads and bridges. If you got a business, you didn't build that. Somebody else made that happen.
There are 47% of the people who will vote for the president no matter what. All right, there are 47% who are with him, who are dependent upon government, who believe that they are victims, who believe that government has a responsibility to care for them, who believe that they're entitled to health care, to food, to housing, to you name it. That it's an entitlement, and the government should give it to them. And they will vote for this president no matter what. And so my job is not to worry about those people. I'll never convince them that they should take personal responsibility and care for their lives. What I have to do is convince the 5 to 10% in the Senate that are independent, that are thoughtful, that look at voting one way or the other depending upon, in some cases, emotion.
First of all, from what I understand from doctors, that's really rare. If it's a legitimate rape, the female body has ways to try to shut that whole thing down. But let's just
so-called heartbeat bill that would effectively make Roe v. Wade not the law of the land in the state of Ohio, which is unconstitutional.
Yeah.
And even if a woman is dying, she could not have an abortion in this state if it passes. It is not the heartbeat bill. It is the heartless bill. And we're sick and tired of men trying to make women second-class citizens in this state and in this nation. And I hope that all folks are outraged by this. And this is immoral to take services away from poor women, young women, African American, Latino, Asian, you just name it. Women are not second-class citizens, and we are not extensions of children. We are grown women, and we know how to make decisions when it comes to our own bodies.
At a certain point, I've just concluded that for me personally, it is important for me to go ahead and affirm that I think same-sex couples should be able to get married.
And all I need is a yes or a no.
Okay.
Do you support?
I support
The
repealing.
repeal?
I support the repeal of the New Hampshire law. I believe marriage is between a man and a woman. That's my view.
Governor, we got to get on with
That's who
Fox
we are.
News right now.
Oh, I guess the question was too hot.
No, I gave you the
Y'all
answer.
have a good day,
You said you
Governor.
had a yes or no answer. I gave you the yes.
You did, and I appreciate your answer.
Thank
And
you.
you know, I also learned something, and New Hampshire is right. You have to look a man in the eye to get a good answer. And you know what, Governor? Good luck.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Have a good day to you, sir.
You're gonna need it.
Thank you.
What did you think of his answer, Bob?
He's not getting my vote.
Can you elaborate?
He told me that I'm not entitled to constitutional rights. I think a man and a woman and a man and a man should be treated equal. What the hell's the difference?
So you were undecided coming in today?
Well, I was undecided. I'm totally convinced today that it's not going to be my president, at least in my book. At least Obama will entertain the idea. This man is, no way, Jose. Well, take your no way, Jose, back to Massachusetts.
Why do you feel so strongly about this?
Because I'm gay. All right?
Snoop Dogg posted a list of reasons why he does not like Romney and a list of reasons why he's going to support Obama and vote for Obama. Wrote in this list. So first, let's start off with why I'm not voting for Romney. Number one, he a white nigga.
I'm going to eliminate every non-essential, expensive program I can find. That includes Obamacare, and I'm going to work to reform and save.
Hi, I'm Chris Rock with a special message for white people. In times like these, you need a white president you can trust. And that white president's name is Barack Obama. Let's take a look at the facts.
Unchain Wall Street. They're going to put you all back in chains.
While Mitt Romney blamed his loss on Obama voters' bribability, Romney supporters saw a more permanent, stark sea change.
It's not a traditional America anymore. Traditional America as we knew it is gone. Ward, June, let's Wally, and the Beeve, out of here.
Yeah, pretty much. Yes. Yes, Bill. Obama's re-election marked the moment that traditional America ended. The moment when the family from the 1950s sitcom Leave It to Beaver ceased to be real. Yes, it was a moment when traditional America. Obama's re-election was a moment when traditional America realized that even their witch wives couldn't save them from being replaced. Bill O'Reilly, what are you talking about?